LinkedIn has been around for about 20 years. And if you have had the pleasure of being on the platform for even 10 of those, you've likely noticed different phases of the platform. 10 years ago, you could share a link to a Forbes article, you could share an inspirational quote. You did your job. It was mostly just a place to house your resume, follow up after a networking event. Then millennials started entering the workforce. We are chronic sharers. And so more original content started coming on the platform. LinkedIn introduced features like pulse articles that allowed people to publish longer form content. Where we saw this really come to a head was in 2020 in the pandemic. All of a sudden, in person went away, online came in, and LinkedIn saw a surge of people. But the kind of content that really started happening then was very reflective of what was happening in everyone's lives. There was this lack of division between professional and personal life. And I call this the era of everybody's crying on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Very, very over the top in the sense of maybe oversharing to a personal brand risk degree. People were acting out vulnerability in some cases because they saw that they were getting engagement from that. And of course, any social media platform, and LinkedIn is not susceptible to this, is going to play off of human emotions. So what LinkedIn did was then install a whole creator team. And basically, what that means is we are going to have people here. We're going to have an editor at large, and it's going to sit very closely with the people who run the algorithm to jockey forth the type of content we want to see on this platform. And that is not viral influencery platform content that is a lot of people crying and oversharing. The value proposition of LinkedIn is to be the place where knowledge, advice, can be shared. And so what that creator team and what the algorithm started doing is optimizing for knowledge and advice. Now we've kind of reached the sweet spot of that where yes, personal stories are going to have their time in the sun because we are humans, but the platform and people are starting to look at knowledge and advice type posts and categorize them as such. So, we are really at this phase where if you are creating original content, you are giving advice through experience sharing, personal or client anecdotes, you will see that you get a boost on the platform rather than suppression. But you have to be willing to do that and you have to have a good structure to do it.